It's equally.
In 1989, the tranquility of Ellensburg, a small and forgotten suburb, was shattered. Not by a disaster or an accident, but by the arrest of a man, Emmett Gray, a discreet man, a model neighbor. The police described him as invisible. What no one knew was that behind that facade, a collector of lives was hiding. His victims were only men. They disappeared without a trace, and investigators couldn't find any connection. The police never knew where to look until the neighbors made a complaint, not about a disappearance, but about a smell, a stench. The brutality of his crimes was inexplicable. There was no apparent pattern. There was no reason. There was only a void, a darkness that seemed to have no end. The police called him the VoidMan. He never left a note, a clue, or a confession. But before justice could claim its punishment, Emmett Gray took his own life. His death, however, did not close the case. In fact, it was just the beginning of the true horror. The search of Emmett Gray's property led to a horrifying confirmation. The bodies of 27 missing men, the true scale of his work, were found buried beneath his land. But the true investigation began after they had unearthed the last of the graves. Behind a false wall in the suffocating silence of his basement, police found a hidden compartment, and within it, not trophies of his victims, but hundreds of unlabeled VHS tapes. These weren't home movies, they were an enigma. Years of forensic and parapsychological study yielded little. Each tape, a disturbing fragment, showed no discernible dates, no titles, no context. They were just recordings. These are not merely images, they are sigils, frequencies. There are those who believe Emmett Gray was not just a killer, but a conduit. These tapes, they warn, are more than recordings. They are invitations. Warning. This material has been classified under the highest psychological alert. Exposure has been confirmed to cause irreversible sensory and cognitive alterations. Its content should not be viewed by minors or individuals with a history of trauma. Any adverse reaction must be reported to authorities immediately.